Hello and welcome back to Ant Holleufer. Today we are taking a short look at my mealworm colony 2020 because I'm thinking that it's gonna change in the next years. So this is the mealworm colony. It's inside a little plastic container, very cheap and very easy to make. And I've cut off the lid a little bit and put some transparent things inside so the mealworms can get air easily. Inside the container I have all three stages of mealworms. I have the larvae, the pupae and the beetle. And though some of the mealworms are dead in here and they drop a lot of skins during their lifetime, I am cleaning it, just haven't done it for this video. Once every month I pour out the whole substance inside with the mealworms and larvae and all of it, and then I slowly refill it and sorting out all the deads and all the skin. So I am sorting it so it doesn't just get to a whole graveyard inside. And here you see a little beetle just wandering around. Now these beetles, they are mating with each other, so there are also some small fights sometimes, but it's just so the colony, when they mate female, then lay some eggs which later turn into larvae, and then the whole circle restarts. So I know this may not be the best setup for mealworms, and if you have any better suggestions, leave them in the comments below, because I'm fairly new to keeping these mealworms. But in the background you see here a mealworm that's just about to turn into a pupae, and it's currently dropping its old skin, and in a few days it will then turn into this pupae as we see here. And in this stage these pupae just lay, and sometimes I feed it to the ants, but mostly I just wait for them to become beetles. But the fun thing is that they can't move anything but their tails in this state, so it's very easy to get these and feed them to the ants. And then at last they turn into beetles, but you saw that already. So I decided I would give them a cucumber, because normally when I give them cucumber they go completely crazy. But I didn't really get any good shots of them going completely crazy doing this little recording session. I did see this one mealworm trying to eat, which it couldn't really find the soft spot before it finally found the soft spot of the cucumber. So I also saw a beetle feeling a little bit, but all in all I did this little 10-minute time lapse, but not much action at these two cucumbers today. But that is because I feed them twice or 3 times a week, so they were just fed a few days ago, so they weren't that hungry. But normally when I feed them they go completely crazy, and I figured out that it's probably because I put a lot of light on them during this recording that they were a bit shy, because as soon as I took them back on their shelf where they are normally, I saw that a lot more mealworms and beetles were out feasting. And sorry for the poor quality, this was just a little phone recording. As you see here, there's a lot more eating. And yeah, that's it for this little mealworm setup 2020. If you have any good ideas for me, I would love to hear them, because I don't really know how to take good care of mealworms. I've seen a few videos where they sort them out all together. I don't have room for 3 different storage containers, so I can't really do that. But yeah, that's been it for this little mealworm setup 2020. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!